Praise the Lord. Welcome back to my channel Christian Leadership. Today we'll see chapter 2, and that is what is leadership. When we talk about leadership, we need to study what is a leader, who is a bad leader or who is a good leader. Maybe I will use the word poor leader. We have worked under many leaders. We can think about them and decide why they were good leaders or why they were poor leaders. When we talk about a good leader, we think about the following points. The one who encourages and accepts the ideas and suggestions of his or her subordinates. Leader who puts confidence when the situation is bad. A leader keeps them update with regular communication. Leader knows what exactly he or she has to do, clear about his vision. Leader makes his workers feel important. Leader teaches to analyze the work done and help the workers to find their own mistakes. Leaders who keeps high expectation but put own efforts along with the workers. He involves with the workers, encourage them in their work. When we think about all the above points, then what is an ideal picture of a leader? Someone who initiate, someone who is not afraid of failure, someone who welcomes the ideas of his subordinate, someone who gives the credit of success to others and accept the failure, someone who easily approachable, someone who do not just discuss about wrong steps but also discuss on correcting them. Now, no leader would have all these qualities, but we can think about having those qualities in a leader. No one can possess all these qualities, but one can learn. Never forget that leadership carries heavy burden of responsibilities, but it is also exciting. The satisfaction of leading people in the right direction is satisfying. Shakespeare wrote about leadership. He says, some are born great, some have greatness thrust upon them. Mr. Ralph Stockgill in study writes that leadership is combination of capacity, achievement, responsibility, participation, status and situation. The last one, situation, shows that leadership is actually combination of specific personal attributes which arise in specific situation. Mr. Ralph Stockdill writes strong evidence indicates that different leadership skills and traits are required in different situations. The behavior and traits enabling a mobster to gain and maintain control over a criminal gangs are not the same as those enabling a religious leader to gain and maintain a large following. Yet certain general qualifies such as courage, fortitude and conviction appear to characterize both. Leadership involves working with and through people. Leadership's behavior and attitude has an impact on the workers. If the impact is positive, then the goal is achieved. Leaders should have following basic knowledge and information. First, knowledge of basic facts. Facts such as what is goal, whom he or she has to lead, the worker's relationship, what's his job is, etc. Second, knowledge of the field. The leader must have the knowledge of the field. What are the resources available, resources to be created, techniques, planning the things accordingly. Third, sensitive to the situation. Leader should be sensitive about the things going around him. A leader should not only sensitive about the facts and figures of the work, but should be sensitive about the workers' feelings as well. Fourth, respond to the situation. Leader plan the things ahead, achieve the goal, but also respond to the emergencies, respond to the pressure, take the pressure and not run away with it. 5. Problem solving. Leader must analyze the work, failure or success. Analyze that. Both could be a lesson for learning. Leader should always ready to face the uncertainty. 6. Good communication. Leader should have a good communication skill, thus help to resolve the problem and respond to the crisis. Remember that good communication is nothing but a good listening. Leader should have some personal qualities as well. First, emotions. Leader has to face many crises, difficult situations, conflicts. Because of this, there are many emotional stress. Leader need resilience to cope. Second, strong mental ability. Leader should have strong mental ability to accept the situation and respond to it. The leader may face many situations, different type of problems. Leader should be able to switch from one situation to another. Today's world is very fast. The schedule are hectic. Leader has to cope with it. Leader must have different ideas and ability to put that in practice. Second, another one is learning habits. Leader should always learn from the past, learn from others, generate his own theory. Leader should not always depend upon his superiors or always call for experts to take the decision on behalf of him. Another one is self-awareness. Many times leaders forget about who they are, what they are for. Many factors, problems make them weak. Leader divert the attention from the goal and goes after the problem that has arisen. It is important to help them come on the track, help them to be aware of their abilities. Now we'll see another factor, and that is working in a group. A group has a goal to achieve. Normally, a best player becomes a group leader. He has quality to achieve the goal. But at the time passes, the situation changes, the goal changes, and if the leader has no ability or skill to lead the team or plan new strategy for the new goal, then the group may change the leader. Let's see an example of for this. A cricket player who played test match cricket and has been the best in the world for the test cricket. Now, slowly, one day cricket has come. Though he was a good test player, the strategies and the method are different from the test cricket. So the management decides to change the captain. So we see different captains for the test match and for the one day cricket match. Then 2020, now 2020 cricket has come. For this, again the strategies and the methods were different. So again the captain was changed. But we can see the example of cricketers who adapted to all the formats of the cricket and were captain and leading the team. So the leader has to adapt to the situation, change the strategy to lead a group. Another important factor we will see is leaders' assumption, attitude, and behavior. These things influence behavior of a leader, what his assumption about his workers. If the leader thinks that the workers are not capable of doing anything, his behavior will change. If he thinks there is some potential on which he can work, then he would develop his plan that way. It is very important what leader expect from his workers determines the performance and his own progress. The leader should not only have the high expectation from his workers but also should have faith in their capabilities. When you have high expectation and faith in their capabilities, the leader has to provide those following things so that they can perform well. Now, what leaders should do about it? Create a warm environment. The work environment should be present. Always appreciate what they are doing. A nice smile and a pat on the back can change the things. This could non-verbal or verbal communication that will make the workers feel that they are special. Another thing leaders should look into, and that is feedback. Here, leader has to communicate with the workers personally about their performance. Give appreciation. Sometimes criticize them, but in such a way that the workers are not offended. Just do not criticize, but guide them for the next steps. Another thing leaders should do is training. Give your inputs through training, teach them and bring out their potential. And the last thing is positive outcome. Give time to worker to deliver. Encourage them to analyze their own work. Ask questions. Prepare them to respond to the challenge. We'll stop here, and in the next video we'll continue with the styles of leadership. Till then, bye. God bless you.